Hey, Cancers. This is your December reading. Thank you for your patience. I hope you like the new format, the new layout. You can now see the cards. So let's see what Spirit and Source want to say for you. Ooh, I'll try to work on a better angle for you guys next time, too. Um, there's a walkie-talkie going in the background. Okay, but here we go. We got the Four of Pentacles upright. We got the King of Swords reversed. We got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We got the High Priestess upright. We got the Strength upright. So Cancers, what this is letting you know that the rest of December for you is all about like those balanced emotions, putting the work in and doing it in a way that doesn't come at your personal expense. Because it kind of looks like Cancers, there's been a period of just kind of plowing through it. But well, some of you might be experiencing chronic fatigue. That has to change though. And right now, it looks like you're trying to put on like a bold face for someone else, but that has to change. Okay. That has to change because you're essentially giving to someone else at the expense of yourself, Cancers. And that's in the long run, that's not going to be good for anyone. So it looks like you got the High Priestess here and the Strength upright here. So instead, it's kind of about being the High Priestess. It's about knowing what you can give, what you can't give, when to take action, when to not take action. I know that could be hard. Like, let's just say, as an example, you have someone that you love and you want to give to them and you want to care for them, like maybe a mom and a daughter, okay? Or a husband and his pregnant wife. So there's going to be some things that the mom and the husband or the partner, whichever way y'all float, will want to give the child and the pregnant woman. Some things, though, you got to like sit back and still allow them to do for yourself. Because what happens if you're the helicopter parent? That's setting your kids up for failure in the future. And this is actually going to be something that's going to require a lot of emotional balance for you. It's going to be hard for you to not step in and take action and do the thing on behalf of the other person. So guys, obviously, if your kid needs help or if you got a pregnant woman who needs help standing up, help her up. It's more about not giving at the expense of yourself. That's what this whole lesson is for you, Cancer. This whole month, the lesson is not, sorry guys, I am recording this live. I didn't think people, it seems like everyone wants to call me and message me while I'm live. So sorry if you can hear the interruptions. This whole month is about not giving at your expense. And by the way, guys, if you like the art, I call it expanding your heart. If you like that, it's available at kellylunt.com/star. Yeah, look, you even got the Three of Pentacles reversed. So you got the Sun upright and the Three of Pentacles clarifying the King of Swords reversed. So what this is indicating that you were giving at your expense because you were very hopeful that things were going to change. But look, you got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, so things aren't changing. It's kind of like that times of maybe it was, oh, this person just needs a little bit of help. Let me give them a place to stay until they get back on their feet. But then, lo and behold, 6 months later, they're still there. So you had good intentions when you gave. You thought it was a temporary thing. So that's why you did it. But the overall lesson, Cancer, is really about not giving at your expense, man. It's okay to say things like, oh man, sorry, I'm not really set up for a visitor right now. Even if you're like me, single as fuck, and you have a spare couch. Or sometimes I've even had a spare bedroom and it's still, hey, sorry, like I'm not set up for a guest right now. It's trusting that they will figure it out. They will figure it out is going to be your best affirmation this whole month, Cancer. They will figure it out because this whole thing indicates that when you were two, you didn't learn the sense of they, and that's okay. You learned the sense of me, you, we, and they when you're around the age of two. And if you don't learn the sense of they, that's when you tend to be the go-giver, the caretaker, the people pleaser, and you tend to take responsibility for other people's results. You feel bad if they get an F on the test. I could have helped them study more. Or you feel bad if they don't get the job. I should have meditated with them beforehand. I should have overlooked their resume. You got like, that is what you are rewriting this month, okay? Okay, so let me clarify the wheel. Yeah, this setup doesn't quite have enough room for the cards, but these two are clarifying the wheel. Ace of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so the reason why you're not making this shift of essentially being able to say no to others and trusting that they can figure it out, is you think it's cruel, you think it's unloving. Um, in reality, it's not. It's kind of like, that saying, are you going to teach a man to fish for his whole lifetime? Or are you going to give him a fish? You not giving him a fish is teaching him how to fish for a lifetime. Okay. So there's just a part of you that feels bad. Maybe some of you are like really feeling evil. It's kind of like, but I could do it so easily, I could solve their problem, but it's coming at your expense. Okay, and so the other lesson here for you is the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords, when the Queen of Swords is reversed, that's when you're not speaking up. Hey, Lily. The Queen of Swords reversed is when you're not speaking up for yourself. And it's those delicate times where what you want is something different than the other person. The Queen of Swords upright is where you're fully aware that not every decision you're going to make is going to positively impact another person. It's not going to necessarily be the information that they want, and sometimes it's kind of like that. I'm trying to think of a good example for you guys. Here you go. Here you go. Queen of Swords. Let's say you're a mom and you have a little 3-year-old who wants a Twinkie. You give him the Twinkie and wants another one. You give it the second one. Once it gets to the third one, you're like, oh my God, I can't let my kid eat this much sugar. The Queen of Swords reversed will not say no. Or the mom will say, oh no, honey, no more Twinkies right now. And if the kid downward spirals and cries, the Queen of Swords reversed will give in and give the Twinkie to the person. I don't want to hurt my baby, but what's hurting your baby in the long run? Giving him the Twinkie, short term, he doesn't cry, but long term, he gets diabetes. Which one is more helpful? The Queen of Swords would be willing to say, honey, I know you want the Twinkie. Twinkies are good, huh? Right now, we can't have a Twinkie because it will be adverse to your health long term. These are types of foods that we eat in moderation. If the kid screams and cries, just go, I know how it feels to not get what you want, and I know it sucks. I hope that you trust that I'm looking out for your best interest. The Queen of Swords will still say no. That's the lesson that you're learning, guys. And it's recognizing that, if that doesn't give you the example of is the mom is giving the kid the Twinkie better or is not giving the kid the Twinkie better. That's the best example that I could give you guys. All right, let's see if there's anything for the High Priestess and the Strength. Yeah, they're just a little bit afraid. Again, you keep getting like the Cups cards reversed. So clarifying the High Priestess reversed, you got the King of Cups reversed and you got the Ace of Wands reversed. So it's indicating that you're not yet ready fully to step into the High Priestess, the person who's tapped into the intuition. They just know what to do and they act on what's best for them, trusting that it's best for others as well, or trusting that they can cope and they can figure things out on themselves. Of course, you're not ready to yet because you got the Wheel reversed. So that means you're kind of resisting the change. The change is inevitable. You're going to have to do this no matter what. Okay. So the reason why you're kind of resisting it is it's the same thing as the Ace of Cups reversed over here. You got the King of Cups reversed over here. You actually think it's unloving. It's unloving for me to not give that kid the Twinkie and let it cry. And you're afraid to take a start of living life in a new way. And yeah, it's every time you prioritize and focus on your mental health, your mental and your emotional health, you then get the Nine of Swords upright. This is the ultimate in your head card, over analyzing worry card. So it's kind of like you're just at that like kind of catch place of, if I take care of myself, I'm hurting others. If I need to do actions that everybody wants, even if it's at like your expense. Like, let's use an example. Here's a business example for my business followers. I get a lot of business followers. Let's say you have like 3 slow months in business and you're running out of money, right? And you have your assistant. She's saying, I need money. So you end up you just keep giving the money out of your bank account. What's better for your assistant long-term? If you give her the money, but then you run out of money and you're like, dude, there's no money, and her job ends abruptly, that's the Queen of Swords reversed. Or is it, hey, I know this isn't what you need to hear right now. Funds are tight right now. I need to get back on the ball, get business going again. So I need to cut your hours back. This may suck in the short term, but this is what's best for the business, what's best for her paycheck in the long run. So being the Queen of Swords upright is actually loving in the longer term. So you guys are grappling with that whole lesson this month. All right, guys, if you want to work with me one-on-one, the quickest way to get on a phone call and solve your toughest problems is Power Hour with Spirit. Go to kellylunt.com/Power Hour with Spirit and book a hour call with me. I do my best to get on the phone with you within 72 hours upon booking. Don't forget, I'm always live on my Facebook business page, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. So come join for free reads then. All right, love you guys and good luck with this, Cancer.